Hello everyone, welcome to Sankalp Study Success and Discrete Mathematics Law, Unit 3 Law. Okay, I'm going to discussing about mathematical induction. So this is very important topic in exam point of view. Mathematical induction, MI. It's you can denote like MI. Clear? So if you have any doubts, you can contact me divyamam2020@gmail.com and also in Telegram also you can message me. Clear? So please do subscribe to our channel for more videos. So let us discuss what is a mathematical induction. See here, in generally mathematical induction, star can be used to prove the statements, that is asserts P of n. P of n is nothing but propositional statement. Okay, P of n is nothing but propositional statement ma. So it is true for all positive integers n, where P of n is a propositional function. Okay, see what we have to do in mathematical induction is, let us take some function that is P of n. It is true for all positive integers n. Okay, that is the condition for mathematical induction. That means how we can do the proof, how we can prove the mathematical induction. In mathematical induction, we can prove the problem, particular problem, with the help of two statements, with the help of two steps. Okay, the first one is basic step and the second one is inductive step. Clear? So in mathematical induction we have two types of steps, that is basic step and inductive step. Okay, what we have to do, with the help of these two steps we can prove that that particular function is in have a solution and it is verified it. Okay, so in basic step what we have to do, we have to prove P of n is true. Okay, just you take n equal to 1 value or any n value which is initiated by the formula. Okay, you can take the n value as a 1. So here in basic step we have to verify only P of 1 as a true value. Okay, in inductive step what we have to do, we assume P of k is true. Okay, just assume P of k is true. We have to assume here. Then we prove P of k plus 1 is a true value. Okay, we have to assume P of k value. Okay, you are not bothering about the second value, third value and below the k values in mathematical induction. Remember this, very important, because that is the difference between the mathematical induction and strong induction. In this chapter we have a strong induction also. Okay, later classes I will discuss about the strong induction, but here in second step, inductive step, what we have to do ma, we assume that P of k is true and P of k plus 1 is true. We have to verify it. So that what is the conditional statement for inductive step? P of k is true, then P of k plus 1 is true for all positive integers k. Okay, so these are the two steps we have to do in mathematical induction. Now clear? See, I will give some example here. Let us take, we have a ladder. Okay, like this we have a ladder. Okay, so this is the first rung, second rung, third rung, fourth rung, fifth rung and so on. This is a infinite ladder ma, not a finite ladder, it is a infinite ladder. Okay, infinite ladder. So this is the first rung, this is the second step, this is the third step and so on. We have a kth step and also k plus 1 and so on. We have k plus 1 and so on, n number of steps will be there. Okay, it is infinite ladder one. So in mathematical induction what we do in basic step, we have to prove for n equal to 1. Okay, we have to reach the first we have to reach the first rung and then we have to assume P of k is true. That means we can reach the kth rung. Okay, here you are not bothering about in between 1 and k. You are not bothering about in between 1 and k. Just directly you check with 1 and directly go to the kth rung. Okay, here you assume that kth rung is true. Kth rung is true. So that k plus 1th rung also, true. Clear? Hope you understand this ladder example. Here you are not bothering about these steps. You assume that kth rung is true, then automatically k plus 1 is true. Clear? So that is the thing here we have in mathematical induction. We assume that P of k is true for arbitrary positive integer k, so that P plus k plus 1 must also be true. Clear? So here the assumption of P of k, what we assumption, this here P of k is assumption, that assumption what we call inductive hypothesis, what we call inductive hypothesis. Once we complete the both the steps, that is basic step and inductive step, hence the proof by mathematical induction, okay, then we can say that P of n is true for all positive indices. See definition here ma, the what is the principle of mathematical induction? To prove P of n is true for all positive integers, and where P of n is a propositional function when it completes the two steps. Okay, so this particular principle and steps are very important for mathematical induction. To prove P of n is true for all positive integers, what we have to do? P of n is a propositional function here. So in with the help of two steps, we can prove that this particular Pn as a true value for all the positive integers. Like, so in the basic step, what we have to do? For n only we have to take the n equal to 1 or any value prescribed by the formula. Okay, some problems may starts with 2, some problems may starts with 3. Only first value we have to check it ma. Okay, and the next one, P of k, assume that P of k is true, and then P of k plus 1 is true for all positive integers. See here, see the example here, the first example. In this I will discuss first example. Okay, almost I will discuss 5 to 6 problems on mathematical induction. Okay, not in this lecture, later lectures. So here what is this? N is a positive integer, then 1 plus 2 plus and so on plus n equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, see the procedure carefully, very carefully. So here, let this is a P of n. Okay, this is the P of n. Let P of n be the proposition, and assume that first n positive integers 1 plus 2 plus and so on plus n equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, so here P of n is true for all n equal to 1 to 3 values, and assume P of k and then P of k plus 1. So this is a solution, but what we have to do in the basic step? What is the first one to prove this problem? Basic step, we assume that when n equal to 1, when n equal to 1, just what is the value here? This is the LHS part, this is LHS part, and this is RHS part. Clear? So here LHS is n. Okay, so n equal to 1 and LHS equal to 1, and what is the RHS value? N into n plus 1 by 2. In place of n we have to place 1 into 1 plus 1 by 2 equal to 1 into 2 by 2, then 2 cancel and 1. Hence RHS equal to 1 or not? So therefore LHS equal to RHS, right ma? So for n equal to 1 value it is true, for n equal to 1 value it is true or not? So hence basis step is proved. Clear? So right hand side is found by the 1 value, and the left hand side also we found 1 value only. Okay, like how like this we have to prove the basis step or basic step. Clear? And the second one is inductive step. So this step is very important. Everyone will do this basic step, because just simply we have to substitute the value, n value as a 1 here, and here n value as a 1 here. Clear? But here the second step is what we have to do ma? Inductive hypothesis, that is P of k. P of k is inductive hypothesis. We assume that P of k is true. So in the place of n, what we have to substitute? K value. So that what we get? P of k equal to hypothesis, inductive hypothesis, 1 plus 2 plus and so on plus k equal to k into k plus 1 by 2. It is true. We have to assume this is a true value. Okay. Now we have to prove P of k. Here I do the work. We have to prove P of k plus 1 as a true value. So how we can prove? That means we have to add the k plus 1th term on both sides, here and here. How you find out k plus 1 term? Ma'am, how you can find k plus 1th term? To add on both sides. After adding k plus 1 term, we get the solution, ma'am. So here take the LHS part, and here k is there. Just simply in place of k you have to insert k plus 1, so that you will get the required term. That means in this question what is the LHS part? LHS part is only k value. Okay, so k, in the place of k, just we have to insert k plus 1, that means k plus 1 term. That means we have to add both sides k plus 1 only. Clear? Now you see what we here we have to prove. After adding the k plus 1th term on both sides, we get the required function. For example, ikkada k plus 1 add cheste em ostundi manaki, in the place of k plus 1 and k plus, in the place of k we have to insert k plus 1 plus 1 by 2. Okay, so that k plus 1, k plus 2 by 2. So this is the answer. We have to get this answer after adding the term on both sides. Okay, on RHS part. Now take the RHS part ma. RHS part what? K into k plus 1 by 2. Okay, we should not insert the k plus 1 value directly. We have to add the k plus 1 value, this term. Okay, because we got this term here. Now here LCM is 1. So 2 ki 1 ki LCM what? 2 only. And k into k plus 1 plus 2 into k plus 1. 1 2s. Right? Next. Here, can we take the k plus 1 common here? K plus 1 common teyachu kada. So in both these terms, this is the one term and this is the one term. We can take the k plus 1 as a common, so that k plus 2 by 2. Right? So hence this is the, after adding the k plus 1 term, we'll get the statement or not. So this is proved or not? It is true. For P of n, P of k plus 1 is also, it is true. P of k plus 1 is also, it is true. So here we assume P of k is true, so that P of k plus 1 is true. Right? So hence it is verified, or hence it is proved. Okay, like this you have to do the sums. Clear ma? See the example. Simply in this we have to add the term k plus 1 term. So k plus 1 term and LCM, just do this. So last equation shows that P plus k plus 1 is true under assumption P of k is true. So this completes the inductive step. So we can conclude that basic step is true and inductive step is true. So by mathematical induction, we know that P of n is for all positive integers n. So we have proven that 1 plus 2 plus and so on plus n equal to n into n by n plus 1 by 2 for all positive integers n. Okay, like this we have to do. Right, thank you so much. Do subscribe to our channel for more videos, Sankalp Study Success, and in later classes I will discuss more examples on mathematical induction.